Welcome, brave souls, to the haunting of Classroom 13, a journey into the unsettling world of true school lockdown stories. In the following tales, we will delve deep into the chilling experiences of those who've encountered the inexplicable and terrifying during school lockdowns. Prepare yourself for eerie encounters, malevolent apparitions, and whispers from the beyond. These stories are not for the faint of heart, so if you dare, join us as we unravel the mysteries that lurk in the shadows of our educational institutions. Classroom 13 was infamous among students for its eerie reputation. Nestled deep within the school, it was said to be cursed during lockdowns. Jason, a curious student with a penchant for the paranormal, decided to investigate the room one night. During a particularly violent storm with lightning flashing and thunder roaring, Jason sneaked into the school. Armed with a flashlight and a camera, he ventured into the ominous Classroom 13. The air was frigid, and the room felt alive with a malevolent presence. Jason began recording as he explored. He noticed strange symbols etched into the chalkboard and strange shadows dancing in the corners of the room. As he moved closer to the teacher's desk, the desk drawer slid open on its own, revealing a tattered diary. The diary belonged to Ms. Hawthorne, a former teacher who had mysteriously disappeared during a lockdown years ago. The diary chronicled her descent into madness as she claimed to hear voices in the darkness and felt a chilling touch on her shoulder. As Jason read the final entry, a cold hand clamped down on his shoulder. He turned, his flashlight beam revealing a ghostly apparition with hollow eyes and a twisted smile. It was Ms. Hawthorne, her spectral form oozing darkness. With a bone-chilling moan, she whispered, "Join us, Jason, for eternity." Jason fled the room, leaving the diary behind. Jason fled Classroom 13, his heart pounding like a drum in his chest. He could still hear Ms. Hawthorne's haunting words echoing in his ears, each syllable sending a chill down his spine. He rushed out into the dimly lit hallway, stumbling over his own feet, desperately trying to escape the malevolent presence that had seized him. As he sprinted through the corridors, his flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows that seemed to reach out for him. The air grew colder, and strange, ghostly whispers filled the darkness. It was as though the very walls of Ridgefield Middle School were alive, whispering secrets from the past. In his panic, Jason took a wrong turn, ending up in the school's basement, an area notorious for its labyrinthine layout. The basement was pitch black, and the feeble glow of his failing flashlight offered little comfort. He heard faint footsteps behind him, drawing nearer with each passing second. Desperation pushed Jason to find a place to hide. He stumbled upon an old storage room tucked away in a forgotten corner of the basement. He slipped inside and closed the door, hoping to evade whatever malevolent force pursued him. In the suffocating darkness, Jason's breathing slowed, and he strained to listen. The footsteps stopped just outside the door. He held his breath, fearing that even the sound of his heartbeat might betray his presence. Then, the voice of Miss Hawthorne returned, more ghostly and foreboding than ever. "You can't hide forever, Jason," she hissed, her words creeping into the room like a frigid mist. "Join us for eternity, or face a fate far worse." Jason's heart raced as he contemplated his options. He had read enough paranormal accounts to know that those who joined the restless spirits often suffered a terrible fate. But escape seemed impossible, and the malevolent spirits outside the door were closing in. Summoning every ounce of courage, Jason whispered a defiant response, "I won't join you." In that moment, the door to the storage room swung open with a deafening creak. A surge of freezing air rushed in, extinguishing his flashlight. He was enveloped in darkness, his surroundings becoming a void of terror. Suddenly, spectral hands reached out from the shadows, their icy touch closing in around him. The whispers of countless souls filled his ears, and the voices of the school's tormented spirits echoed through his mind. But just as it seemed that Jason would be consumed by the darkness, a blinding ethereal light pierced through the abyss. It radiated from an ancient, ornate key that hung on a chain around his neck, a key he had unknowingly taken from the abandoned classroom. The spirits recoiled from the light, their ghostly forms shrinking back into the shadows. In their torment, they let out anguished wails, their voices fading into the distance. Gasping for breath, Jason clutched the key and made his way back through the basement maze, guided by the faint glow. He emerged into the stormy night, leaving the cursed school behind. The spirits may have lost their grasp on him, but the memory of that chilling encounter would haunt him for the rest of his days. And so the legend of Classroom 13 and the haunted halls of Ridgefield Middle School persisted, a cautionary tale for those who dared to tread the dark corridors of the past. Jason had escaped their clutches, but the shadows and whispers of that night would forever linger in the corners of his mind, a reminder of the darkness that lurked just beyond the edge of reality. And Classroom 13 was sealed off permanently. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey into the mysterious and unsettling world of true school lockdown stories. We hope you found this tale of Classroom 13 both spine-tingling and intriguing. If you enjoyed the hair-raising experience, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and share your thoughts below. To stay updated on more eerie tales and explore the darker corners of the supernatural, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Your support keeps the shadows dancing, and we can't wait to share more spine-tingling stories with you in the future. Until then, remember to keep your flashlight close and your courage closer as we uncover the mysteries that lurk in the shadows of our educational institution.